What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Mr. Arb, and the time has finally come. We are finally getting the update after, 2, 3 weeks, was it? It's been a minute. All right, but the Vanguards devs have been hard at work. There have been a couple of setbacks, but we are finally getting this update. I believe it is from the time that I'm recording this video tomorrow. And in this update, we are getting JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen. So we are getting what looks to be 6 to 7 new units from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm assuming a lot of them are going to be mythics. That means a lot of them are going to need evos. And that's what I'm here to help y'all with today. I'm going to be showing you how to prepare for this update, how to have your rerolls in check, how to have your XP food in check, how to have your stones in check, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing I want to do is talk about macros, what kind of macros y'all can do to stock up on stuff. Let me just preface this by saying that Alucard, no, sorry, not Alucard, Igris and Rengoku are staying in the game. This is confirmed, they're staying in the game. So if you guys are frantically macroing them right now, trying to either get them or get their shiny version, do not worry, they are not leaving just yet. So instead, maybe you want to divert your focus to macroing things like, for example, the legend stages. Now, I think the legend stages are some of the best things you can macro, especially the double dungeon ones, because you are getting stones, you are getting XP food, and you are getting gems from them. You are getting 3 things. It's kind of like the all-rounder, the everything macro, in my opinion. I have been running it for quite a while now. Well, not quite a while. I've been running it for like 3 nights, but look at how many crystals I already have. This is enough to level up like 3 units, I'd say, to max. And if you get Scholar on them, then you have to spend even less, because Scholar does count when you're feeding your units with the XP foods. So I definitely recommend doing that one. The one that I have been macroing, me personally, is going to be this one right here. Act 1 of the double dungeon legend stages, and it's super duper easy. All you really need is a unit that you can upgrade easily and is immune to stun. She's great for that. You can take Tengen, you can take Igris, all these kinds of units that are sort of just like immune to stun just for safety purposes and have a decent AoE. You can rock them and you'll be perfectly fine. You don't even need stun immunity though. If you have something you can spam, like Vegeta, Akaza, Sunjin Woo, like any of these units, pretty much, it's a super easy stage. All you have to do is kill the boss and all that. You don't gotta do anything extra, and you're going to get a lot of stones. You're gonna get a lot of crystals that you see here. I got myself my green essence stones all the way up to 83. I got a lot of crystals. It's just great. It is such a wonderful thing to macro, and I highly recommend it. Next thing, though, I would recommend macroing is gonna be the infinites. The infinites, I will link a guide in the description here, but you hop into like a Planet Namek infinite right here, or a double dungeon infinite. Honestly, the infinite type doesn't really matter all too much. You could do either of these since the method of obtaining gems is the same. I personally prefer this one here because it does kind of stop you automatically at like wave 50 if your units are too OP. So if you have like really good units, you'll kind of go on forever and then you'll stop earning gems. But the double dungeon one basically guarantees that it's going to stop you at like wave 50 or 60 because of the statue boss. And since you're not placing anything to kill the statues, eventually you will get stopped. So it's kind of a little bit more efficient, in my opinion, to just run that. But yeah, that's definitely one that you want to run. It's great for gems. It'll get you up to like 100k super easy, which I honestly recommend. That's the amount you should have for a new banner if you're planning to get all the new units and their ascensions. Definitely 100k, I recommend. I need to work on that, as you can see. And the final macros I do recommend running, me personally, are going to be both the Igris and the Rengoku macros. Now, honestly, I think that maybe going for Rengoku first might be a better idea. Honestly, it depends on what you have in your team right now and all of that. If you're going to go for Rengoku first, then you're definitely going to need a Tengen on your team, or else I'm pretty sure it's not possible to do it. But Rengoku is gonna be like a better unit, especially when it comes to like progressive modes and all that. He's not fully OE obviously, but that burn is just really strong, really useful. And burn metas are like burn is in meta right now, so I think that that's gonna help you out just a little bit more. Both units are pretty much really good. You should be getting both at some point, but I recommend getting Rengoku first. Also because he's limited, you know, you gotta get him before he goes away. But Egress, you know, Egress is also something that you can macro. Unfortunately, I think the boss event did end. However, I did hear something about it getting extended, so we shall see. If this does get extended, macro this. If not, then just macro the legend stage. Regardless, try to get Egress, try to get Rengoku if you can. They will help you out a lot. All right, so the next thing I want to cover here is going to be rerolls. You're going to need a lot of rerolls for this new update. Now, I'd like to preface this by saying that we are getting a new battle pass. So, right off rip, you're already getting a really good amount of rerolls here, especially if it lets me scroll. Especially if it's like the battle pass that we got in here, because this final bit here was just reroll spam. It was crazy. You got so many rerolls from this thing. This is like maybe 50, 60 rerolls total, I'd say. So definitely the battle pass is going to be a main source. But for newer players, I recommend achievements. Achievements is a super duper easy way to get rerolls. Every nightmare completion gets you 1, and then completing everything gets you 2 from this. Well, only for Namek it gives you 2. Everything else gives you 5, I think. Yep. So, it is very safe to say that the new Jujutsu Kaisen update will most likely have a new story map to play. From the looks of it, it's gonna. And new story map and probably new legend stage as well. So from the looks of it, you're definitely gonna wanna complete the story there. You're gonna get some 6 rerolls guaranteed from each nightmare mode completion, as well as the big gift up here. I think we're also gonna get a new mount. We'll see. If I had to guess, it'd probably be like the Niue or the Demon Dogs. We shall see though. So complete all these. Get this. Easiest achievements in the game. That's nets you a... It's already guaranteed 18 rerolls. Let's see. 18 plus 28. It gives you like 30 rerolls. This entire thing. This one you'll get just from playing the game. You don't really have to worry about it too much. It's only 5. And of course, the Paragons. Now, they did say that Paragons were getting reset. I think what that's referring to is that we are getting rewards for how high up you've gotten the floors of Paragon, because that's sort of supposed to be the Infinity Castle game mode of this game. So that might not mean that these achievement quests are getting reset. Probably not. It'd be really overpowered if these got reset, because it's 18 rerolls per. These right here are super duper overpowered for rerolls. They give you 18 rerolls per completion, as well as 1 stat chip. Yeah, 1 super stat chip and 3 normal stat chips per completion. So this is going to get you a lot of things to change your stats and a lot of rerolls, each and every single one of these. And these are only up to 25. Super duper easy to do Paragons. Now that they've nerfed some things, speed got nerfed, I think, so now it's a lot easier to run. Shields are actually super easy to deal with if you have the rare Sasuke. I got lucky when I was summoning him from Banner and I got Ethereal on him, but obviously you do not need Ethereal on him for him to be good. He just does a lot of hits. He does a lot of hits and he applies the burn, which does even more hits, breaks through those shields super easily. So as long as you're running him, you can pick shield, you can pick regen, obviously. If you have like Bean or another bleed unit, super duper easy to deal with regen if you have a bleed unit. And yeah, it's just one of the best sources of rerolls in this game is just doing the Paragons. You'll also get some nice gems from doing it, so you know, definitely something you want to go ahead and do. So next here, this achievement right here, this is all from the raid here, of course, so you'll get this while you're grinding your Rengoku naturally. The hardest one here, unfortunately, is going to be the 50 clears here for the Act 4. This one's going to net you 15 rerolls if you do it, and an additional 5 from this, as well as 11 stat chips. So this is definitely worth it. You should do it. Also, I should mention, the raid shop does have 25 rerolls as well, if you guys want even more rerolls. And the last achievement is unfortunately for the Egress boss event. I do not know if they're going to bring it back. If they do, go ahead and complete it. It's super easy. All you got to do is clear this 5 times and then don't use Sunjin Woo. And you'll get a nice 20 rerolls. And this shop also has, I think it was a ridiculous amount, 50 rerolls. So if they do bring this back, definitely do this. Not only does it make getting Egress easier, it gets you 50 entire rerolls. So that's a huge amount of rerolls. And I think this is the final source I have to cover, if I remember correctly, outside of like codes. Obviously, the level up milestones do net you some rerolls every single time you level up. Fortunately, if you are planning on macroing things like the legend stages or your honestly just normal stages, you will actually build up level pretty quickly. That's how I'm at level 97 right now. I've just been macroing those and they build up your player level super duper quick. All right, y'all, and I think that's all that there needs to be covered. Yep, just the macros are the super important part. Nets you gems, nets you stones, nets you XP food, all the stuff that you need to be prepared for the update. As for rerolls, that's more stuff that you got to do yourself. All this right here, the raids, the boss event, the level milestones, the paragons, all that. But if you do all that, you should be nice and prepared for this brand new update. Now remember, we are also getting a new battle pass. So if you have not completed this one, try your hardest to get through it. And also remember that Egress and Rengoku are staying in the game, so you don't have to focus super hard on them just yet. Although I would definitely recommend, like, you know, if you sort of complete this update or are satisfied with your progress in this brand new update and you sort of have nothing to do, definitely go and grind those two out, because you're gonna especially want Rengoku. He is limited. Egress, not limited, but you still kind of want him. He's still a pretty powerful unit to have in your inventory. But yeah, so just honestly, yeah, just do the macros. Just buy out all the shops that you can. These shops also have, you know, just like for example, this one also has essence stones, stat chips, all that. So just buy out all the shops that you can. Do your dailies. Do your dailies. That's something that I forgot to cover. Dailies, 2 free rerolls, stat chips, stones, etc. That is super duper important. Do your challenges. Challenges are super duper easy and they're a free source of stuff. So just go ahead and do them. And I think with that, yeah, we have everything covered. Should be some new codes. There should be a new battle pass. So you're going to have plenty of stuff ready for this brand new update. That is all I have for y'all today. Obviously, tomorrow I will be streaming the new update. Hopefully they don't release it while I'm at work. I do work a mid-shift 12 to 4, but you know, hopefully I'll be home by then and they'll release it and we'll have a great time. I am going to be streaming it. So hop in and say hi. I will be carrying people through the new story if they need carries, of course. And yeah, just doing new content, you know. I'm going to do a big, nice roll on the banner here. Hopefully I can maybe scrounge up 100k by then. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all in this preparation vid. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe. I am trying to hit the content creator role goal for this game. Let's see here. If you go to profile, title, as you can see, there is a content creator role in this game. I have to get it through the Discord, and I think the goal is a certain amount of views per video or a certain amount of subscribers. So just, yeah, please spread the word. I love making this stuff. I stream regularly. I post videos a little less regularly, but I'm trying. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope this helped, and see y'all.